When do you think this is going to be finished?
Well, we have sinks, lavatories, toilets. The big job, of course, after that is the installation of the heating piping in the basement.
Hot water heat.
That's been pending now for a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
and we've got to start moving on that pretty quick.
Yeah.
He was always saying, never mind trying to explain the gospel or what, incarnate it and cry the gospel with your life. If you cry the gospel with your life, it's going to be contagious. People are going to see that like in the early church. See how they love one another.
It's the presence of God. But you see, I'm in love with him, so I want to be in his presence. And it does, it really works out very well, because I don't have to do very much. He's always present and it's in my heart.
At this time, we see people coming, and it's kind of invented at Madonna House. We just bring them into our life and incorporate them in our life, and it's a Nazareth life. And so we see work is holy, work is prayer. We see the ordinary, the duty of the moment is the best thing you can do for that moment. You can't do anything better. And it starts bringing life in our guests real quick, huh?
Community carpenters, in the spirit of St. Joseph and of Jesus at Nazareth, build the Our Lady of the Visitation Wing, a care facility for the elderly members of the Madonna House family.
Okay.
So that's basically where it's at in the toilets.
Oh, yeah.
And so all that needs to be installed is the sink and the actual toilet.
And that's the thing, you've got to get some change of parts.
Yeah, that's right.
But you can go ahead with the toilet and so forth.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sure, there's no problem there.
And this is where you'll be doing the heating underneath?
Yes, that's
and then
right.
when he's finished over here, you've got work to do over here.
That's
You'll
right.
be working over here then?
Yeah,
okay.
in the three rooms in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful job you've been doing.
There is no scene between your faith and your daily life and your intellectual life, your spiritual life, your practical living. And that's part of what we feel right from Nazareth.
We're also going to need to figure out what we're going to do for the walnut, for the top of the door.
Okay.
Whether we're going to laminate it or just use one piece. I think I'd prefer to laminate the scrap pieces we have.
Okay.
Just to use them up.
Sounds good. Yeah, that'll work.
It's Our Lady's house. She's called us all here. It's her vocation. And she's the one who's working in each person and bringing them to her Son. And so a big part of that is the consecration. I was stationed at Marion Center in Regina for 9 years, and it's a soup kitchen on Skid Row. And we named it Marion. All of our houses are named under the patronage of Our Lady, so it's Marion Center. And it's a place of refuge for people on the street. And as far as we see as we live there, the most important thing isn't the fact that we provide hot meals, but it's or even a place that people can come in and be warm. It's a place where people can come and experience peace. They can get away from whatever stresses affect their lives. And there's 1,000 stories of different experiences people have had, and different ways in which the staff particularly have encountered the suffering of the Lord in the poorest of the poor.